Smoking gang, we in this bitch. Yeah, we in this bitch. On the court talking shit. Yeah, we talking shit. Smoking gang, we in this bitch. Yeah, we in this bitch. On the court talking shit. Yeah, we talking shit.
I don't know, just like, do you think just watching Cletus do this shit? Obviously, we work on cars, so I mean, technically we don't work for them. If you want to get technical, but we don't work for.
Okay, I'm just saying, the more you do that, the more I have to bleep later. This isn't like a debate.
But we don't work for the manufacturer. Anyways, like the way Cletus to like redesign those two, not redesign. He didn't redesign the C8, but the front end and mostly is fabricated tie, blah blah blah, this and that. But his team like ooga booga ooga booga ooga booga ooga booga took I don't know. They took the Cadillac apart and now they've like made it like full custom, and it's like running the stock dash.
Yeah.
All the electronics work. Like I don't know. It's like people think the shit's like next level hard, but maybe it's not.
What do you mean people think it's hard? Like just working on cars in general is hard?
Well, I get that.
Really?
Working
The
on
pizza sauce right on the face, dog. Right there. Now, that's authenticity.
obviously people think working on cars is hard. And yeah, when you get to like the real technical stuff, but just like the fact that like
Unbolting shit's not hard. I get what you're saying. Take shit off, put shit off.
presumably
but-
you would think a 2025 Cadillac, 2024 Cadillac would be like it's a fucking Cadillac to get in there and change things.
But I mean, isn't Cadillac just a Chevy?
Yeah, but I don't think
Like a Chevy with a couple more bells and whistles?
I don't
Kind
think
of like an Infiniti?
I don't think the Blackwing.
Well, not the black. Well, I guess, no, I mean, it's still. But what would that, I mean,
Yes.
what is that body style?
It's made by GM. But that's what I'm saying. I don't think
Like how the Impalas and those one Cadillacs are basically the same car. What's the same body style as that?
I don't think there is one.
Like, is it the Corvette? Is it the Corvette?
I think there's different.
Is it the same frame or is it different?
No, because the Corvette frame's not rear engine, so it's completely different. And we're talking about a 4-door sedan to a 2-door.
That's true.
So it's a complete Cadillac is on a standalone thing, but they've also had CTS.
Let me hit your little weird thing.
They've had.
We ain't got no real drugs.
I mean,
this would be, you get a blank on
It could be off of a
I might
CTSV
need
frame
weed for pot.
because they have had CTSVs for a while.
Bro, what is that in there? I'm not hitting that no more. What is that?
There's nothing in
What
there.
is that? Wait.
What are you talking about? Fucking, this guy's tripping.
No, look at that set. It's on this wall. What is
No,
that?
It's not.
It's like he just handed me something that's straight. It's not even lint. It's like a piece of plastic in the mouthpiece. Don't, you're not about to blow it and then hand it. Like, it's good now. No, it's straight. We're fucking. But I just wanted a different flavor, but we'll rock with what I had. No words off mic. But you want me to inhale plastic? That's what you want from me? Bro, the socks are crazy. Bro, hold the dog.
What is the laundry?
Bro, put a dog up. What the fuck?
The Grateful Dead socks?
Bro, what's that book you read when you were a kid? That little girl that like turned stripes or whatever the fuck?
What?
It was like a book when we were kids. It was like a girl, but she had like the striped face or whatever, but her face was like all different colors. It was like in stripes.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
I don't know. Something. I'm pretty sure it was just to like be like, don't be racist if somebody looks different, but
Yeah, I don't remember that one. I had Curious George book.
I don't know. You probably had what? Chris and the Crag?
No, Curious
Fucking
George.
Hillary and the Heroine?
I'm trying to think. What's a good children's book?
Johnson and the Jakes?
No.
Frederick and the Fiends?
Curious George.
You would.
Who doesn't
It's
like?
got a monkey.
Who doesn't like? Curious George is cool. Probably the.
Bro, he was just... Curious George was just a bad kid. That's all he was. He was just a badass kid. And then you had this fucking yellow hat motherfucker just trying to corral him.
The yellow
whole
hat
time.
man. I never figured out why.
He was just he was just a handler that.
Well,
just
why'd they
couldn't
make
handle.
his dad a banana?
What?
I mean, the yellow hat man just like a giant banana walker.
Oh, I thought he meant like.
And yeah, we never know his name. Just Man in the yellow hat. Sounds mysterious. But no, dude, in the show, George be bro, I be watching the show with the kids, dog. They be having George.
You got to frame that better, like a lot better.
What,
I be watching shows about kids.
No, I be watching Curious George with the kids. And
Kids.
bro, they be putting Curious George's ass to work, dog. One day he's
That's Curious Jorge.
I'm telling you, dude. One day he's running the library, then they got him running a fucking store.
That's Curious Juan.
Bro, one day he was the traffic lights. He was on top of.
Oh yeah, they do give him like jobs. And
It's
shit.
like, bro.
You know who's the problem? I feel like this makes any like blue collar guy, Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder
You
was
fucking
good.
with Bob the Builder when you're young. 9
I
times
had-
out of 10, you know what a Milwaukee is. Right?
I had the VHS, and I remember he's the one who taught me to count the thunder, like count how far away it is, by like what?
Oh, by like the seconds after the.
Yeah, and yeah, I remember it was like the bulldozer was like skip. Don't even drop Bob the Builder now.
No, I should.
Bob
My
the Builder
mom
was
tells
baller.
a story that's tries embarrassing. I guess it's not. It's embarrassing, but Bob the Builder, like a dress. I'm assuming it was a dude in a suit, but like he came to the mall to like do like one of those walk around things, like go take. And I guess we were just in the mall. I peeped Buddy, and they just took the fuck off. It's like fuck you, fuck what's going on. Just took the fuck off after.
I mean, you see,
because like when you see a goat in person, it's like,
I mean,
you gotta
yeah,
say
you
what's up.
just
You gotta tell them game
you
respect
just
game.
seen Bob the Builder.
I understand what you got going on, Mom, but I'm 6 and I gotta see what's fucking.
I had a Bob the
happening.
Builder. I had a Bob the Builder birthday. I dressed up like him.
Bro, or the birthday? I think I had a spider. No, that was like a fucking, like a parade or something. I remember there was a parade I was watching when I was like probably preschool. Dude, Spider-Man costume jumped down.
No,
Coldest thing I had seen.
Actually, I can pull up the pic. I think I look like Bob.
Which is crazy because all those dudes are probably like pedophiles and shit.
Check this out. Check this out.
Bro, I'm not finna put clips into this. How much editing think I'm doing?
Bro, he'll put the pic on the screen.
I literally, it's like I could, but that's understand. That's 25 minutes of my time. Cause now I gotta
There we
find the picture from you. I
What's,
gotta upload it. I gotta put it in the file.
what's,
Now I gotta go to the timestamp. Now I gotta put the picture. I guess it's not that much
what's
work.
Joey
I'm
doing,
talking
bro?
about, but
Joey's
I really-
just
Now we're just what reviewing Instagram pages.
Joey's just tagging his. I mean, I get it. Joey's tagging his daughter in his. I feel like that's not what Joey should be doing.
I mean, I don't know.
Joey Diaz is her
He's
dad.
just taking care of this one. Watch that becomes a clip to haunt me. I get it, Joe, but I read the book. Come on, where's it at?
Dude,
Tremendous.
Man.
Joey Diaz. Go read the book.
man had a hard life.
He did. But actually, this book, we're gonna do a little promo real quick.
Here we go. I told you, dude. I was Bob the Builder.
Go hold it up to the camera.
Yeah, I told you. I'm repping shit, guys. You see that? You see that? Okay.
Oh yeah, but yeah, the whole center section, bro. Look at this.
See,
Yeah, the whole center section of this book's all like. But the whole like center section of his book is like a bunch of like pictures of like the people from back in the day and like graduation photos and shit. It's just weird because you always see Joey as like the old guy, and it's like you hear all these stories but you don't really picture the kid. But like to see that was Joey is crazy. Look at it, like that's just a dude. Like that's just a kid.
yeah,
But that was the what, the 70s and shit? Was it 70s, 80s?
But to see, I've heard stories about all these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it is crazy because, yeah, all the friends and shit, and then, like, his mom's friend, Madam, what's her name? Oh, and the Benders, people that took care of him. I mean, yeah, he's got pictures of most people. Like, you read the books, real.
Bro, Burt Reynolds was fucking with like that. Bro, Burt Reynolds, have you ever seen the original Longest Yard?
We mean the original.
Okay, so the Longest Yard was really made in like, I'd have to look it up, but it was really like, I think the late 70s, and Burt Reynolds was Adam Sandler.
Okay.
But
Man, I'm vaguely getting. Go ahead.
Okay, but you know how, I mean, they toned it down. You remember how Longest Yard starts, right? Crashes out on Monica. He gets drunk, doesn't come down to
I
the.
really only remember when they're in the prison.
Okay, remember at the beginning, he's like in his, because he's a basketball player. Monica, his wife's Monica from Friends. And she comes up and is like, "Get ready, we're having a party." And he's like, "Nah, I'm staying." And he stays up there, but then he hops in the whip in the Bentley, and that's when he gets pulled over. And the cop has the fat ass ears. Like, you get satellite on those things. Like generation, he made a generational joke right there. That joke, you get satellite on this.
That was all to get to that joke.
No. Anyways,
I vaguely remember that, but that was what we were getting to.
no, I was
satellite
talking
joke?
about, if you know about
Shit made me
the OG Longest Yard, how it started. Okay, because that's like the toned down version now, but the real one, the OG one, you can look the shit up. Started out Burt Riddles. Okay, beats the wife. Bam.
All right, we didn't need the action. You just said it. We didn't
In
need
the-
you to do the physical.
Bro's in the living room. Bam, beats the wife. Grabs the bottle of Jack, hops in the car, drinking and driving, takes off. So that's a man right there. He
Which is crazy because yes, you would equate that to fuck.
he was handling business. Sometimes
You're all right. He was handling business. I don't know if it was in the right way, but he was doing something about it. I'll give you that.
But he didn't. The whole movie, he went to prison. But and he's playing Leonard. He hops in the car. Leonard Skinner's playing. Like, I don't know if they knew how American they were making that movie back then, but come on. Burt Reynolds, Leonard Skinner, Jack Daniels, muscle cars.
Oh, how many women got beat because of that movie?
I don't know. I'm pretty.
I'm living my life like him.
I'm pretty-
Shut up, Diane.
Is it that? It might have been that one. One of those movies they said that bro did it. Like the dude, like really, like low key beat the girl for the scene, like.
Oh, like did some method acting shit,
Like-
really playing.
And the girl, like, I guess didn't expect it, sort of
He's
deal.
like, I want to see that real fear. Well, that was real assault.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Which that is the thing. If they go like, I was being method, it's like, can you charge him with assault? You got it right. Because
Yeah.
like if NFL players like punch each other mid game, sometimes they be getting clinked up.
well, and they say the mom, what was it? Stanley Kubrick, right? He wrote, who wrote The Shining?
I have no idea. I know nerd movies. I don't know movies.
Okay, do you know about The Shining though?
Like aware of it's scary movie. Not the one where the lady comes out the TV or something.
No, The Shining's the one
Oh,
with the
which one?
twins in the hotel, red rum.
No.
Jack Nicholson breaking through the door.
Oh yeah, I mean obviously I know. We've all had iFunny before.
I
We've
think
all seen that.
the mom, Shelby Duvall, you remember she was like fucked up the whole movie.
Okay.
Okay, apparently, I think it was Stanley Kubrick directed it. Apparently, like, he fucked with her so hard during the filming, like, you know, behind the scenes shit, that he like put her on edge, like,
Yeah.
and like she says to this day, like, fucks with her mentally, but also is it like, is that how he got like the perfect?
What are you doing right now? Like, what is that? How do you think that's gonna work? You're just gonna sit on the back of the couch. You're gonna climb to the back of the couch. This is what you want.
No.
Get out of the
Hey.
space.
Stop it.
This is.
Sit down.
I don't know. We didn't need a third chair. Don't get dogs. Don't have kids.
Dogs are a lot. Oh yeah, we were talking about that. Oh my god, this is pretty funny. So we were talking. I was hanging out with my homie yesterday, and he used to have this dog, Bella. Okay, well, it was bad. So he had Dirk first. All right. He still has Dirk. Dirk's a good dog, bro. Yeah, he's named after little Dirk. We were 17 when they got him. My cousin and my best.
I'm not much better. He's named after a character in Power.
Yeah, so, you know, Dirkio. little guy, pretty cool.
That's like every black dude named their pit bull Draco for like 3 years.
Yeah, I always thought I was gonna get a pit bull named Sosa, so I guess I'm
Oh,
not.
oh my god, so
That's not too.
didn't that one
Sosa.
big ass didn't Hulk that one big ass pit bull have
I
a
think,
son named Sosa or something?
I think now looking back, it's probably not the best name for a dog, but
Sosa.
anyways, fucking they had Dirk, and they got an apartment, and for some reason they thought it'd be smart to get another dog, even though they lived in an apartment. They got lucky with Dirk. Dirk's a fucking good dog. They got this dog Bella though, and maybe less than a year old. We think it was an inbred dog.
Why aren't all dogs inbred dogs?
Yeah, but we think this was like a real inbred dog. Like there's something going on. Different color eyes. Blah blah blah. This and that. She was always fucking crazy. The house was 18-year-old's house before the second dog got there. But then when the second dog came in, I was like, holy shit. Even I was like, you gotta clean this shit up. anyways. So they ended up breaking up.
I wonder what.
And my homie, I mean, yeah, the house was a mess. Fucking, dude, one time, it was at Old Time Apartments. One time the door broke. Yeah, the door, because you know it's an apartment. There's only one door. The door broke,
Yeah.
and he called the maintenance man, and we were stuck inside for like 4 hours.
Inside.
Because they came in and they thought they fixed it, and we're all inside, and they closed the door, and then they couldn't get it back open. And we're just smoking blunts on the couch gaming. It's like this black dude and this white dude trying to get this door to fucking open, and then I think he didn't have a lock for a couple days. It was a fuck. Anyways,
Bro, I don't know. I'm gonna cut your story again, but it reminded me of the Empress. Me and Buddy at our apartment in Westbrook. I got a call one day because they were like, "Did you put extra locks on your door?" And I go, "Yeah, why?" And they go, "We need keys to those locks." I was like, "Okay, we'll give you keys." We never get. Tell me why. One day, me and Buddy took like the whole. It's a whole kit. Never knew this. It comes with a whole kit. It's a hole saw, and you can hole saw the door and then put deadbolts in. And yeah, we had put 2 extra deadbolts in and ran a bar through the back one. And yeah, I guess some maintenance man or like some lady was trying to get into our apartment, and then she just looked at our shit. Was just seeing 3 deadbolts, and then fuck. But they never got. They just wanted the extra key. But it's also like you just wanted an extra key.
well,
It's like we've been here for 2 weeks, but not even. There's no way we were there for 2 weeks. We were probably there fucking 3 days, and then fucking we're drilling into your door. But some places you can just get away with shit like
that's
that.
what I'm saying. I mean, we were wilding out. We were throwing real fireworks off the balcony on the ground.
Oh my god,
Like,
bro, his ass lit a mortar off a
Real-
boat like that,
yeah, no,
off the front, put it on a cooler, and fucking
we threw
burnt the shit out the cooler.
4 mortars off the balcony onto the ground at the same time.
Bro, what is it about young men and fireworks?
I don't know. We should have never got 'em.
I think it's the same thing. Why they go to war?
It was crazy. They sold. I was 18. We went to Missouri. They sold them to us.
Is this motherfucker?
But anyways, they had this fucking dog. And I was howling last night. I was dying laughing at this. They had this dog Bella, and she was a little crazy. So my cousin and him ended up breaking up, and he's like, "I'm getting rid of the fucking dogs.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking doing this anymore, or I'm getting rid of Bella. I'm keeping Dirk. Dirk's just told me Bella, she doesn't want it. Blah blah blah." So my dad has a homie from Missouri that is willing to take this dog, and we're like, hell yeah, there you go. Goes down to Missouri. Bella lived like 1 or 2 years after that, and then come to find out, she got there was a little boyfriend girlfriend argument, and somebody tried to leave.
Wait, hold on. Who's the boyfriend? Girl?
Okay. So my dad has a friend from Missouri.
Okay, yeah, I was with that for it.
Yeah, so Zane sold them the dog and a
Sorry,
stick
got
shift Mazda. 2 for 1 deal. Okay.
that. And a stick shift mod.
With no
like the Miata?
no, it was like a Mazda 3, but it was
Oh.
the first car I was just driving around his block, banging gears. Just-
Bro, and you couldn't figure out the drive stick?
Yeah, cause
Why'd you
some dude drove all the way from St. Louis and traded him like he bought a 600 crotch rocket and then he bought 1,000. And I remember going over there and this 1,000 was like, I mean, I'm a big guy and I was like looking at this bike like, this is a big bike, bro. And he like rode it like one time and then he traded this dude cash in a stick shift Mazda. And then my dad's friend needed a car and a dog, I guess. So
Crazy combo.
So he sells them
I
it.
think if you need a car, you don't need a dog.
So he sells them both Bella. And come to find out, I guess him and his shorty were fighting and I guess he left in a hurry and dog got ran over. Backed up.
What do you mean? No. You caused that. I know. That would sounded bad. Really, cover your ears. What you mean he got ran over?
I guess bro didn't know the dog.
Talking about back up too quick.
Bro didn't know the dog was behind the car.
Yeah, you're fine.
Ran it over. But Zayd is like at my dad's house. My dad's like, oh yeah, your dog got ran over. And Zayd's like, he's like a little sad about it.
A little sad?
Yeah, and he goes,
What you mean a little
listen,
sad?
and he like looks, he says, I look
Bro,
at
how old is this dog?
at this point maybe 4.
Bro, oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah, and
so
then-
it was a dog. I
and-
know, cover your ears.
And
buddy,
then
I'm
he
sorry.
looks at bro, R.I.P. Bella. He looks
Don't
at
say R.I.P.
he looks at my
You don't deserve to say R.I.P.
Zayd looks at my dad and is like, yeah, did she at least like go quick, quick and painless? And my
Don't tell me. The only answer to that is yes. The only answer to that should be
my
is
dad
yes.
just goes, no, they tried to take her to the vet. Wasn't a good situation at all. Definitely suffering. He's like, I started crying. I was like, yeah, dude, that's fucked up. Just like, yeah, like that's the only thing. Nah, dude, I'm gonna be real with you.
Oh,
It
I know. I'm sorry.
wasn't good.
Puppy death is sad. It's sad.
R.I.P. Bella.
Yeah.
Look at him.
I know. Did you do this? I know.
What?
I'm sorry. No, it's just when people get excited.
Like, does he really
He has
hear what we're
concern.
saying?
Yeah, you said it. It's a sad story, dude.
It is sad, but yeah, my dad did not try to console Zayd at all.
No, that's what I'm saying. You just say yeah. Even if that did happen, just say yes.
I was like, what
I
the?
know.
Hey,
Leave
dude, sometimes you don't know the dog's behind the whip.
You don't need the attention. All right. Lay down, fat
But
cat.
hey,
To the ground.
maybe he should have
Gracias.
kept it. But yeah, she had like 2 different color
Now we're
eyes.
eating crumbs. Okay.
It was crazy, dude. 2 dogs, small apartment. But hey, they took over one of the rooms.
Yeah, why do people be letting people do that? They just let a dog take over, and you're just like, "How? That's not a thing.
Because it was a 2-bedroom apartment. One of them,
That's not a thing.
the dog.
The dog doesn't just get a room,
Bro, they fucked up one room so bad they had to move rooms. They all right.
bro. The house I moved into on Reynolds, the room I moved into was the room he just let the dogs just fuck up, and he goes, "Yeah, if you clean it, you can stay." So yeah, I spent like a week and a half in this hood ass room with like bleach and shit, and like I'm talking like a scraper and fuck, bro. He was letting these dogs fuck on this, but I cleaned it. I fucking cleaned it, but it smelled like I had to leave the window open for like when I first moved in for like 4 days. The whole room fucking smelled like cleaner and shit. Oh my god! And tell me why. Literally the same house, buddy next door. He like had his fucking he like had some weird. I don't know. He be having. You ever have those fucking plugs that be just having Jakes just come do housework? Just swerves just coming through. So he had this swerve just come through to clean the floor, and like they used straight bleach or something. And so we're all just sitting in the room, his room, just like smoking blunts and shit. And my like eyes just start burning. Like I'm sitting there, my eyes are burning. And I'm thinking it's just smoky and there's like a haze. I'm like, damn, my eyes are really burning. And everybody else is like, yeah, mine are too. He goes, oh yeah, I had the floor clean today. I'm pretty sure he used bleach. And like, bro, door shut, window shut. We're just cooking in this room. I'm like,
Damn.
what are we doing, dog?
See, that's why you can't be
I was like, there's no way that he didn't mix it with water. They had to just taken the jug and just fuck. Oh my god, my eyes are burning in this fucking trap. I was so ready.
Yeah, bleach is.
That was the same house that fucking watched Dyke Lady climb through the fucking front window like Call of Duty zombie. Oh, I think I told you that story.
There's only a couple ways to climb through a window.
No, she full out climb, and then yeah, it's crazy for her because she was pissed because one lesbian girl come in and talk about she gonna stab me. I'm like, no, she not. And so we locked doors, and then I was like, all right, have the party inside, have the party outside. If you're inside, you're inside. You're outside, you're outside. We're gonna give it 30 minutes and then see what happens. But yeah, it didn't take that long. It took like maybe 2 minutes, and then yeah, this bitch got to banging on the door, wouldn't let her in, and then so me and do you know who Z-Man is?
Yeah.
Me and Z-Man are standing there behind this couch, and so like. Couch is here, front doors right here, windows right here. We're standing behind the couch here, like the stairs upstairs, whatever here. We're standing behind the couch. We just hear the window pop. So many gunshots. Drop to the floor. And so now me and Zayman on the ground looking at each other like, ah shit. So we look up, and yeah, now Mel, this dark lady, is not climbing through the window. Because yeah, I'm assuming she punched it, and then so the window pops. Like that, because it was like, it sounded like a fire, like it sounded like a gunshot, like it was just a straight pop, and then yeah, she's climbing through it, and like I'm talking, like getting scraped and shit. What are you doing? So now everybody's just running out the back door, and then yeah, you know how it goes. She comes inside, she get angry, start yelling at the lady. Ambrose coming down the fucking stairs, picks up his controller. Which is also unnecessary. Like there's so much thing like you know how a fucking trap table be. There's like ashtrays on it. There's bottles. There's so much shit you can grab. There's so much shit on this table, and for her to just go controller and then fucking booming at the wall is crazy. But yeah, lost control. She also hit Bob, that crazy dude, in the head with like a beer bottle just 4 times. He was just eating them. He's like, Mel, I'm not gonna hit you. Go home. No, I'm not, because she was trying to kick her out. She would not leave. He's like, I'm not going to hit you. Go home. She's like, fuck you up, Tink. Fuck you up, Tink. And like, I'm talking like, have you seen lesbians fight?
They get down.
They be fighting for real. And so like, I know some of those hurt. And so the way I saw her swing this, I was like, I know she's not big. Like, she's all of 5'6", but like still, bottle just tink, tink. And then the way he ate them also made me fear for my life, because I'm like, not winning that fight. That's why I was always you getting those weapons. I was like, we're stepping chest, you get something. Because, yeah, you're just taking bottles.
You're taking bottles, yo.
Yeah, no, we're not. I'm not fist fighting with you. Them overgrown white monkey gorilla ass. I'm not.
Sometimes,
bro, that shit. But, well, yeah, good times. Have parties. That was the thing. We used to have parties, like, which is crazy. Which, I mean, I don't know. Did you ever pull up to like a party on Reynolds Street? I was trying to think how young you were.
No, I don't.
I was like, because younger people would come through. Like, because they were just, that was back in the day. You remember just addresses used to get posted on Snapchat?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
And then everybody would flood.
I just remember Foxbridge.
Yeah. I did probably
That's what I remember.
Yeah, that one was like 1 or 2. There was a couple places out there.
I remember Foxbridge. Everybody was Foxbridge. And then I went to one,
But that's true, yeah. You were right.
I remember I went to one. I went to a house party on the west side because my homie Sydney told me to go.
Bitch ass.
And I'll never get mad. They got mad at us because these black dudes got mad at us because we went for like a house party and then we went to the backyard to smoke. And they're like, "You can't be back there. Come inside." But I was like, yeah, like, what do you mean? Like, we don't want to. We're just trying to smoke.
Yeah.
Like, why do we gotta? We're just chilling. We're not doing it. Whatever. I don't know. It was all right. And then they went downstairs, beer pong and shit. But no, I don't really remember addresses. It was always late at night. I feel like late as hell. Most of the time I wasn't driving.
Bro, that was the thing about driving. Me and Bob used to do rock paper scissors for who would drunk drive back to the crib or to the next party.
One time we were going to Fox.
Yeah, you could just run from the cops back in the day.
One time we were going to Foxbridge.
No one really got. I mean, if you got caught, I guess you got like that. But.
No, one time we were going to Foxbridge. We just picked up, which crazy looking back. So we just picked up. I don't remember exactly how this played out. We did used to car hop. Disclaimer.
You would. You yeah.
We didn't anymore. But I don't know if we did this night. I really can't remember. But we were.
I'm not gonna lie. I think they did one time in Decatur in college.
We were gonna go. I think we were gonna go to the Foxbridge party, but we just picked up 2 bottles of New Amsterdam.
Diabolical, man.
Okay, and there was a stack of
Dry
tires,
ass fuck.
and we were like, I think we were gonna go, which is like diabolical planning. We were gonna go car hop, then we were gonna go to the party. I'm not sure where the shit lines up at, but we drop off the bottles. So, block. There's an alley behind my homie's house. We pull up in the alley, and there's a stack of tires out back, and we put both the bottles in the stack of tires, and then we pull back around front because Vince has to grab something from inside the crib, and for some reason, like we're like parked up, and he doesn't go in yet, and next thing you know, fucking 5 cop cars on us. Bam, 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 like 4 in the morning. I don't know, probably like 2 in the morning. Like and I shit you not, it was literally like 2 in front of us, 2 fucking behind us, another one coming. It was like out of nowhere type shit. And they like come, and then like for some reason Vincent wasn't old enough to drive yet, but we were letting him drive. I don't know. And then we had to wake his mom up because I don't know. I feel like at first the cops didn't believe we were outside his crib, but then I was wearing latex gloves for some reason.
Just looking like you're ready. Why didn't you take them off when they pulled up?
I don't know.
You're like, this is just my style. You don't know about fashion? You don't know about fashion?
I was just sitting in the back seat, like hands down. Like I didn't want to move, and I'll never forget the.
Bro, the second I was talking about the shink shink pocket.
Well, they called and like
at least let them find them in your pocket, not on your hands.
But they called and like we got.
What are you doing?
They pulled up and like we got a call that you guys were people were out here breaking into cars, and then he flashlights to the back seat and it's like, why are you wearing gloves? And I'm like, I just found him. It's like, I just found him.
So you were actually slow.
I just found him, officer. I just found him in the car and just put him on. And then my homie had to go get it because we were all underage. He had to go get his mom. We had to wake her up at like 1, 2 in the morning. And and then they let nothing happen. They let us go when they realized. I think they were like, okay, this was nothing. And then my homie, wasn't his car, but he like went like, maybe he was on the Adderall. I can't remember. 2 in the morning on the Adderall, maybe. Maybe he was off the bar. Actually, because we had the bars on us. Oh, actually, you know what that was?
Oh, drugs, worse drugs.
No, actually, so that was actually, we got mad karma because
that's real.
It is, because we actually, I remember now. Damn. I can't believe I blanked this part of the story. So, just so happened that before we picked up the bottles, we might have got some Xanax we didn't pay for.
So you're gonna talk about breaking into cars? We were like stealing Xanax. That's what I'm doing.
Well, I mean, because you really want to. I mean, I guess nobody will listen to this, but I don't know. For some reason, we thought it would always be cool to hit the child safety lock on.
Hit the child say, oh, cool is crazy.
I don't know. Something gangster about that, and I'm not gonna say what we did, but I am gonna say
that. So now it sounds like you raped him.
But I'm also gonna.
It sounds like you raped.
But I'm also gonna say at the time we had tasers. Okay, so, we left with 8 Xanax bars. That's all we need.
8.
Yeah.
This is a heist for 8 Xanax bars.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
And for some reason, it got recorded, and then I'll never forget.
Like you were gonna blackmail this man with this footage of you taking.
Yeah, I don't know. And then I never forget.
Did somebody send you on a hit, and you had to send him this video?
Yeah, he tried to give the homie the phone, and we're like, we don't want your phone. And then we told him to get out the car, and we forgot about the child safety lock, and he was like pulling the door handle like, I can't. And then I had to get out and let him out, and I dropped my phone. And then, then when we got back, we had the bars under the seat, and then that's when the cops pulled up on us. and all that happened. So it was straight karma. Like we were like, oh shit. Luckily they didn't catch us with the bars. We drove all the way out to Chatham. Like all the way out there. But also don't fucking meet random people on my homie was on his fake Snapchat, Jod. You know, don't give fake Snapchats your fucking address to just pull up at. Like they don't ever post stories, nothing, and you're just like, yeah, pull up. I got you. You know? So a little bit of we were kind of mean. A little bit of that kid should have been a little smarter. But we also got our karma for that. We did, yeah. But the other homie was off the bars. The one that was driving wasn't his car. We pulled the car, and literally, because we were parked in front of the house, the cops let us pull in the driveway, and then my homie went into like a fucking, I don't even know what you would call that, a different realm, and he like detailed the car at 3 a.m.
It's called meth, Tyler.
Detailed the whole fucking car. It was like pulled all this illegal, bro. We had illegal shit in this car we didn't even know, and he was like, "We can't be riding around like this. Look at all this fucking illegal shit I found in here." And then my homie, whose car it is just kind of looking at him like, "Bro, I did it. I mean, I guess, but I also asked you to go through all my shit right now. It's 3 a.m. and you're out here just fucking going nuts."
Well,
But this is also the same homie. I'll never forget. He ate like a lot of Adderall, like a lot. I can't remember. Like, I don't know what like an average dose is, but like,
average dose.
but like,
I think it's just called like a.
I don't know how many milligrams, but leave it at, I think he took like 4 or 5. He was up there. Okay. Bro was fucking Adderall out, and I'll never forget. He was gonna write we were in music class, and this man looked me dead in the eyes and said, "I'm writing a play."
What?
Yeah, he's like, "I'm writing a play right now. You're gonna be in it. Zane's gonna be in it. We're all gonna be in it. Okay, I'm writing the lines right now. It's about drug dealers." And he's like sitting there, going like, "This person."
So he's just writing Pineapple Express.
Yeah, like this person says this. This person it was low key Pineapple Express because he was like, "I'm not gonna lie to you. You're gonna have to rip us off. We might have to." It's like, you're not gonna be the cool one. It's not that big of a deal.
He's trying to prepare you for your scene. I don't want to mess with your self-image or your self-worth.
This is
You're still a good person at the end of the day. I just need you to portray a bad one.
He's like, there's only 3 of us. Okay, so we can't all be the good guy.
Let me guess. He was the good guy?
Yeah, he was the up and coming drug dealer, and then our other homie Zane was the top guy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we had a fucking.
So, yeah, Pineapple Express.
Hey, dude, if he would have went through with it,
I'm pretty, bro. Pineapple Express is what, like 2010?
that's like I was just telling them, bro, about how.
Unless he did that when he was 6? No.
Bro, we were. What's it called? I don't know about you. I mean, obviously, you doing all this, but we were. If I could find, we were on some filmmaking shit.
Yeah, no, we did like the airsoft videos. Like we made it, which is crazy. There's, if you can find it, there's a video of me and like 6 other kids in this park, all with GoPros, and we're doing these airsoft. Because remember those used to be big in the day, like the PvP, like the POV airsoft videos.
Nope.
And bro, we were going through this park, the cancer park, fucking that, and we made like funny like Call of Duty videos. They weren't like made, I guess, to be funny, but we were like testing like how many dudes could you stand with ballistic vests and like a 50 cal and shoot, and like how many would it kill and shit. So it'd be like me and like 6 of the homies in the lobby, and we're all like trying to do different shit, or we'd be like trying to do crazy quick scopes on each other.
Yeah, we were always quick.
Or it'd be like, I don't know, but yeah, shit like that. Quick scope was big and shit back in the day.
But no, when we were in, what was this? The sophomore year, because we all had cars at this point. No, junior year, actually, because all of us had cars, and Zane was in film class, and you had to make a film. I don't know why, but that was like a part of the grade. Had to make a film, and we were like going back and forth, and like he didn't know what he was gonna do, and we were smoking one day after school, and we were just like, bro, why don't we make a cops? Like, why don't we do it?
Like a cop skit.
Yeah, like, why don't we
That's
do a
kinda
cops? And like Zane and Vince were like, we'll be the cops.
Yep. Cops. How you going? Let me tell. Be safe. Is she here? Oh. Gotcha. All right. Bye bye. Have a good time. Let me know when you get there.
But so yeah, cops. But we planned this shit out to the next level. But a little behind the scenes lore of it. So we like plan out. All right, we're gonna do this day after school. But it was like one of those days where it was like extra snowy. And on the way there in my Pontiac, on the way to Vincent's house to film this, I got stuck in a ditch. Okay, I slid off into the ditch, and like Zane's like outside trying to like push the car out, and all. I don't know how I did it, but like I was just like hitting the gas so much that I blew a brake line.
What?
I don't know, bro.
How does that work?
I don't know. I'm assuming from the heat, I guess, because I was stuck and I was just like, I wasn't hitting the brakes. Like, I was fucking spinning the tires and the brake line blew. Like, the pedal went to the floor. The brake pedal went to the floor after that. I was like, oh shit, I didn't have any brakes.
Oh, I was about to say, did you see where the brake line was? It like loose and got caught?
No,
or
see,
something,
back
or
then
is
I
it-
didn't even look at it.
Oh.
We got unstuck, and then on the way to Vincent's house, I noticed my pedal was like going to the floor. Okay, and then we're like, fuck it, we gotta film these cops. Like, is what it is, sort of deal.
Shit,
And
not like getting you unstuck.
so Zane and Vince. Zane has a fake mustache on. They're
Got to.
They're in Vince's Volvo. It starts out looking at them. They're in Vince's Volvo. They pull up behind me, like they show my taillights, and they're like following me for a second. And I blow a stop sign, and they play sirens over the radio on the aux, and like have lights and shit. And then I blow the stop sign, and then I run. Okay, but I run like a half a block to the park, but the brakes didn't work, and I'll never forget. I had to like slam it in park because the car didn't stop. And then I got out the car and ran, and then they got out and ran after me and like fake tackled me and
Well, they didn't. It doesn't sound like they fake tackled you. It sounds like you got
and then
tackled.
they like picked me up, and then like I kept talking shit to them. I was like, my baby mama's lives right over there, this and that, and then they put me back, had me on the hood of the car, and then we put props in the car, bro. I had a gun. We went outside to a tree. We cut a bunch of branches off and put it in a bag as weed and hid it in the car. And then we hid protein powder.
You know that's illegal.
Yeah, and then we had a food scale. We had a food scale, bro. And like they like searched my car, and I'll never forget like Vincent like pulled out the
You presented this to a teacher?
Vincent pulled out the bag of weed and was like, "Oh, we got him!" And yeah, he turned it in. Bro got a C on it,
Oh yeah. I'm giving that kid a fucking A.
bro. And we had to like refilm it a couple times. We had to refilm one part a couple times because I kept cussing. But I kept cussing.
Oh yeah, you couldn't do no ed. There was no post.
There's
no post. There's no edits. It's all raw.
I think somehow he got like cops. Like I think somehow he got that edited in, but for some reason there was no posted. And I'll never forget, he told me after, like, he was like, we were watching in class, and he's like, you kept cussing, and I just kept looking around, like. I wish I could find. I messaged that teacher on Facebook because I know she has it on a USB.
There's no way.
I know she
That's on
does.
some shitty computer that
No,
got
we-
recycled like 8 years
We
ago.
filmed it on an iPhone, and it's lost in the cloud somewhere, bro.
It's lost in the cloud.
I wish I
Shut
could.
up.
I would do anything for that footage, bro.
Would you suck a penis?
No, but
So you wouldn't do anything.
I would, bro. I want that footage. I messaged her on Facebook, like, I know you saved that shit.
Bro, I'd block you.
Like, I really hope she shows it to future classes. I'm considering.
If she wants to do that, she can just pull up a shitty episode of Cops.
I don't know. It was gold, bro. It was real life gold. Hey, dude, we were filmmakers.
More like filmmakers.
The part, dude. Sometimes you gotta run from the cops.
That's true.
But I don't know. High school antics, bro. I don't know. We were like, you see drugs on cops, so what's the? Can't really get mad.
What?
Even though
What just happened?
it was like
What? No, back up. What just happened?
I don't know. I had a cough, but even though it was like a Christian school, this teacher was like Mrs. Quigg was very
This is what, dude? What she work? Hogwarts?
Quigg. Yeah, I know, but she was
She
like
teach potions?
she took film class very seriously
'Cause
and
that's all she had in life.
was like she would show you movies and she'd be like, this is what it is. Like, we ain't fucking sugarcoating this. Like, I remember.
Oh, did you have like a film class or like a movies class?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, I had one of those where you just watch movies and you do like little
bro,
reports. and
she
stuff.
showed me one that stayed with me my entire life, bro. It's like, I wish I could find it. It was like called The Lottery or something. And it came out in like the 60s or like the 70s, okay? And it's like all about how every year, this entire town, everybody takes a number, and if your number gets called, you get stoned to death. And every year they have to stone one person to death, kid or not. Yeah, and it's like, and they show you like them stoning them, like this crowd like turning on this. I don't. Like, why are you showing this to us? And then, what do you know about A Streetcar Named Desire, bro?
Oh, what?
Like Streetcar Named Desire is like Marlon Brando, and he like
Bro, you keep dropping these fucking actors' names like I'm really supposed to reference it. You once again, 45-year-old, 20-year-old.
The Godfather.
Yeah, exactly. I have no reference. I've heard of The Godfather. Probably heard the name Marlon Brando. Did connect him whatsoever.
Okay, well Marlon Brando's the fucking guy,
The fucking guy.
but no, Marlon Brando's in it. I don't know. It's like about beating his wife and shit, and like he just showed it to us. I was just like, I don't know, Christian school and shit. I mean, I get it. Fuck it. And Romeo and Juliet. We did watch that.
I just realized so we're just not talking to the mic.
I've been talking to the like. No, Romeo and Juliet, bro. That was
Damn, to the side like a gangster.
Romeo.
Fofo tip.
That was crazy. I don't know if I should tell that story, but we watched a Romeo and Juliet class.
Were you beating it, you little weirdo?
No,
You probably were. You were the little
No,
freak on
and
it.
I-
There was
it
always one of you.
it happened to be pajama day, so I was rocking the pajamas.
I feel like you were the kid that rocked pajamas a lot.
No, dude, this was just my school was on it. You couldn't wear if you,
Oh, so you tested the limits, I see.
no. This was pajama day, Spirit Week. You know you had a Spirit Week. Pajama day, so I'm rocking my pajamas. Dale Earnhardt, 3 pajamas. You know, pajama pants material, and watched Romeo and Juliet. Did a little they did a little daydreaming. Got a little rocked up.
Daydreaming is crazy.
Romeo and Juliet, you know what I mean? Professing love. I'm a young man.
I'm a young man.
You know? Trying to, 'tis what it is. Art thou shit.
Art thou type shit is crazy.
But I got a little rocked up, and I guess people.
What'd you do? Hit a girl with it? What happened?
I guess when I walked out of class, it was noticeable because it was the pajama pants.
Well, yeah, and you just were like, "This isn't happening," and just stood up and walked out like you didn't try to cover it up with a book.
I didn't.
Nothing.
I mean, I readjusted. I thought it was fine. I didn't think it was that noticeable. And then I remember for like the rest of the day, like every time a girl would walk up to me, she looked down, and I'd be like, "What is going on?" Like it took me a minute, and then finally, one of my homies came to me like, "Bro, you know what they're saying about you, right?" And I was like, "No." He let me know.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. You was beating it. You little weirdo.
I was just rocked up. Romeo and Juliet, bro. Their professing love, bro. Have you ever seen that one, dude? They really kill themselves.
Aren't they like 14?
They are pretty young, but that shit's fucking. Do you remember what happens? Romeo pulls up on her. She fakes her death to be with him, but Romeo kills himself. She wakes up with Romeo on top of her, dead, and she's like, "All right, I'm dying too."
Mm-hmm. How do you remember this shit but didn't pass school? What was the disconnect?
What are you talking?
I don't remember none of this shit.
I guess, and then I like the other one though. It's like it's like the Joker of Montague or something. It was like the jester that lured his homie down into his basement and killed him.
The fuck? You were just.
Bro,
you were a fucking pedophile in training.
The same teacher.
What the hell?
The same teacher, bro.
You're like, I like 14-year-old love, and I want to lure you into my basement.
No, the cask of Montague. And yeah,
Sorry. I got too excited.
this jester was fucking drunk. And I don't know, had beef with his homie, lured him in the basement, killed his ass. I think it was some Edgar Allan Poe shit.
What'd you just call me?
Edgar Allan. You know about Edgar Allan Poe,
Bro, the Raven dog? The big Raven? It's about all I know.
The House of Roderick, bro, that was the real one. But, hey. School, dude, books.
School and books.
Books. I fuck with books. I don't know, school.
I don't know. I was always a math guy. I don't really fuck with reading.
I
I like reading now, but.
I hate it, man.
Oh, yeah, I was a math guy. Because math always just made sense to me. Because this plus this or this times it, like, it was very definitive. There was either a right or a wrong answer. It wasn't like gray area. I guess that's why I liked it.
Yes, I liked history.
Like, English class, like, I don't know. So other classes just seemed like it was interpretation. History is kind of just like memorization, I think.
History.
Like, if you can remember, like, dates and details, then, like, you'll be good at history. But I couldn't, my memory's so shit. But.
Hey.
I just think that's trauma. My head's just used to blacking out.
That might be part of it. I don't know. I remember all that shit.
Well, they say, yeah, that fucking, when you're, like, little and, like, bad shit happens, like, your brain, like, trains itself to, like, forget certain things.
Yeah. I feel like that's.
So, like how you said the other day, like, stress creates migraines and shit. It's like it's trying to protect you from being overwhelmed, maybe. I don't know.
I think stress does create migraines, but that's just maybe because your mind's trying to do too much.
Yeah.
That's part of it. But also,
Well, yeah, I don't know. Too many synapses firing or something. I don't know. I guess I'd have to be a doctor to figure it out.
yeah, that's a tough one. But I don't know. I remember shit pretty early on, though.
That's what I'm saying. I don't. Like, I don't have, like, how you people have, like, clear, detailed memory. Like, I vaguely remember that, like, parade and that Spider-Man dude, but
Like,
I don't remember the Bob the Builder shit. I just know my mom's told me that story, so I know it's something that happened.
I remember.
Or she's just lying to me and wanted to tell me a fun story.
I remember.
But, like, I feel like
No, I got some pretty young memories. I feel like. Cause
I feel like I'm not clocking into, like, yeah, about the same, like, junior high. Like, trying to think what's my earliest memory.
my earliest memory, I can't tell you how old I was, but I don't know. I remember being pretty young and going to crazy statement. I remember being like young and going and staying with my mom. Maybe my dad was there, but they weren't. I don't know. I was like, I shit you not, I had to be 2 or 3.
Yeah. Well, that's how I have one. It's like a vague, like, pre-K memory. Like, you know that building blocks pre-K? Whatever the fucking
Do you want the building block?
Yeah.
On 6th Street?
No, it's not 6. It's on, what the fuck is that? It's over. It's kind of west side. It's on, like, at the end of Chatham Road. Kind of, what else? There's, like, a Walgreens over there and some shit.
6th Street.
Okay. But 6th Street's not the, like, intersecting roads. Or, like, the crossroads.
By the AutoZone?
No.
I went to the building blocks right here.
No, yeah, this one's the one, like, you took, like, you know where the McDonald's is on Chatham Road? At that intersection by the gas station?
Yeah.
Like, say you're going the McDonald's direction, like towards like the bank and all that shit. If you just kept going down that road, like past the golf course, eventually you'd get down, kind of by where like the Krispy Kreme and shit's over there,
I was in the building
like
blocks.
that area. But I vaguely remember because I remember their like playground or like the wooden thing, and like yeah, I've seen it again since then. I was like, oh yeah, that is how that. I remember that. But like other than that, yeah, I'm not like at home like remembering some random birthday or something. Like not really. That's why I wonder is like how important are the really birthdays? Because are they really clocking those in?
Yeah, I remember. I guess birthday parties are a little hard, but I do got some very young memories of watching the movies with my mom. I remember. Sorry, I had to be like 2 or 3, and she got mugs. She got mugs for my grandparents with my picture on it, and out to the car she dropped one of them.
Damn.
And it broke. I remember, and it was she lived in a trailer park right over here. But that was the thing. It's like it's almost like she lived with my dad. But again, that had to be like young. 'Cause it was a trailer park right over here off 11th, right after Hometown Pantry. On the curve, down the street from that, where the Shell station there. No, the Quick and Easy.
This is a lot of Springfield like local. This is getting the real local part.
If you know,
You know these cross streets and intersections.
You
You
know
can have
about-
reference for all these things.
if you know about Springfield, Illinois shit. I don't know. I feel like Illinois is kind of a,
It's a real middle of the everything.
but I feel like a lot.
Just feels like a little middle everything. It's like halfway between everything. Like you kind of got a city, kind of don't. You got a lot of rural, you kind of don't. Like it's southern, but it's not. It's city, but it's not. Like everything's kind of seems like it's a little bit of this, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not like you go to a Utah or Wyoming or an Idaho or even a southern state like a Louisiana or fucking Alabama or something. It's
And a
not-
lot of shit happens here too.
Yeah.
Like
But that's what I'm saying. But then it's also known for Chicago. So it's like Chicago's also put up there with like New York and like LA. And so there's like certain like there's still the city aspect of it. But I feel like Illinois, I don't know. Almost like I don't know. But Midwest, I hate that term. It's like it's not the middle of the fucking country. I guess it is, but it's
It
not.
was, but you gotta understand, it was for them coming from, what's it called? It is in the sense of, you gotta think like
I get it. We're going west. But
like
it's
Oregon
fucking
Trail shit.
stupid.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
You know, Oregon Trail, Lewis and Clark shit, bro. Think about Lewis and Clark, bro. Sacagawea.
The fucking Indian woman they kidnapped. Sorry, Native American.
I don't know. I think they end up having a kid together.
Having, or was somebody assaulted? Do you think she had a lot to say in that?
I don't know. Or maybe fucking.
And wasn't there a black dude on the thing with him too that nobody talked about?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe the.
Because I'm pretty sure there's a slave that
I
nobody
think
talks about.
Clark. What? Clark was a Sacagawea.
I don't know. I don't remember the Disney movie. I told you I don't have memories.
Well, maybe he just had swag, bro. First time seeing a white guy.
Swag, crazy. Yeah, after he murdered all of her fucking.
He pulls up, beaver hat with his hoodie. Like, what's up, bro? We need a translator. We need you to translate. You're out here now. Dude, they discovered St. Louis.
Oh, thank God. Where would we be without St. Louis?
St. Louis, dude. Takes you straight out of New Orleans, dog. You know that? To the Gulf of America. Bro, I seen a middle-aged mom just wearing a Gulf of America hat. And I was like, what are we...
What the fuck?
What?
What are we doing?
Yeah, like, okay. Like... I don't know. The Gulf, dude. I don't know. Fucking oceans, bro. Fuck the oceans.
Fuck the oceans. What could you possibly mean by that statement?
So
Bro, you good? The allergies getting you? Was it dog?
a little bit, bro.
Yeah, really? Just congested, glasses off, eyes rubbing. You said I'm straight. His face is swollen in 10 minutes. Take straight.
No, I don't know. It's just like I do think it's cool, but something about it I just don't like.
What is there not to? It's a body of water. What is there not to like?
I don't know. I always got like this. It's always like this like scary feeling behind it.
Well, yeah, it's the unknown.
Like I don't know.
Oh,
Like
no.
when they're really down there, like I understand nothing's gonna pop out, but when they're like, I don't know. It's like I think they're just gonna stumble upon. Like I don't know. Well, you watch the Titanic shit when they like pull up on it. It's just like it's mysterious. I don't know. It feels weird. Like it's scary looking almost.
The Titanic scary? What's scary? The water itself is scary.
No, like when you pull up on it, like have you ever seen the video of them like sending the thing down to?
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. It just looks like I don't know. Like I understand. Like
And what's scary about it? Because you don't know what's in it?
I guess, but it's just like I don't know because I guess you don't think about how it's just really pitch black down there.
Well, yeah, because where's light coming from, bud?
Yeah, so it's just like I don't know.
Light can only go so far.
You never know. One day we might raise it, but they say if we raise it, it'll fall apart.
Well, yeah, the pressure.
Not even the pressure. I guess they say something about the salt has rusted it away, but because it's
But it's like rusted in position.
yeah.
So, like, yeah, it's going to stay there until something acts on it.
Yeah. So I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I guess a fucking whale could come through and fucking. But I don't know. It's pretty crazy how it broke, but then like when it landed, it like almost came back together.
So, it was fake?
No, they really did that shit. If
The
you
first Titanic was the original 9/11?
no, I think there was
The first Titanic.
there was a Titanic before the Titanic. I think it was some, or maybe there was one. I can't remember. But no, the Titanic was fucking how they powered it, bro, was even more crazy, bro. Like millions of tons of coal. Millions.
Did you not pass high school? I don't know none of this shit. This is all like.
No, this-
I feel like I'm in a class right now.
Only reason why I know this Titanic shit is because one night we ate mushrooms at our friend's house.
Okay.
And then when I got home, I was just on YouTube, and it was just
And you looked at the Titanic?
no, I was just on YouTube, and it was like this video of like how the Titanic worked.
Well, that's why you're scared of it, because you got too high and looked at the
And
water.
I said, "Fuck it!" I watched this whole video on how they did it, and there were bros in the there were bros under the ship shoveling coal into the engines the entire time, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's how they kept it going. Like
Mhm.
like constantly just like shoveling.
Feeding it.
They said that the dudes I don't remember if it was like an hour or 2 hours, but like it was like maybe like a
That would be a horrible thing to watch while you're tripping.
in like a 4 hour period, a dude would have to. I think it was like one guy would have had to shovel the weight of a city bus to keep the boat powered.
I feel like the math might be off, but I'll go with it.
But then they had like their own quarters. They couldn't go upstairs. It was like, and they had like dude.
So you
Yeah. Dude, you want to be on the boat?
He said they're black anyways. What's the problem?
They didn't say the color of them, but you want to be on the boat or not?
I think they've had their time with boats. Oh, go to the bathroom.
What?
Go to the bathroom. Go blow your nose.
But you know, I had a dog my whole life. Like when I was a kid, we got a dog when I was like 4 or 5. Well, my first dog. When I was like, or I might have been like 6. When I was like 5 or 6, we got my first dog, Zeus.
Ghetto ass dog names.
I got a Zeus, pit lab mix. R.I.P. Zeus. He died like a week after having him.
Damn, what the fuck?
I got him for Christmas. They got him. They brought him home. He was the coolest looking dog, Zeus, but he had worms.
and he died like immediately.
What are we doing?
Then my grandma felt
What are we
bad,
doing, dog?
and then I do remember that. I was like 5 or 6. My grandma felt bad, and she took me to the APL, and I picked out Doc, and he was a lab pit mix brown. We had him forever, and I need you to know, every time I went around his cage, my allergies would flare up real bad. I never really said anything to anybody, and nobody really said anything about it. And you know how dog hair,
It's just like I could hear your congestion, like between you when you first got here and now. It's just
yeah, I
like,
remember like
clearly you're allergic
I
to the
remember
dog.
playing with him, how like the dog hair would smell to me, and I used to think like that kind of does it, kind of fucks me up a little.
Yeah.
But nobody ever said anything, and then when he got old, our landlord tripped out on us. We had to get rid of him when I was like 18.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I guess kind of ended on a sad note. Not gonna lie.
R.I.P. Doc. He probably.
Jesus, can we do enough RIPs this fucking episode? I feel like this whole episode filled with RIPs.
And they were all dogs. That's damn. R.I.P. the dog. R.I.P. Bella. R.I.P.
No.
Zeus.
I don't want to go.
R.I.P.
It's like when they do the like in memoriam in the clouds pictures, but it's all these dogs.
You want to edit it? On Zeus, I don't got no photos. But
No.
we can edit it.
Now I gotta do an in memoriam at the end of this.
Bella, hey dude, this my dad be like, yeah, she suffered for it. She suffered, dog. Like, you want me to lie to you about it? Come on. Now.
That's exactly what I want you to do.
Do you want that? You want that on my costumes? You want me to lie? Told you what happened. They tried to get her to the vet, dude. I can only imagine the vet just looking at these people like.
He said,
Bro.
"You want me to be a bad person because your dog died?"
Yeah, it's like imagine just like the vet just looking at you like, dog. You know you should have brought this dog in here. You know what are we doing right now?
Why are you making me kill?
Yeah, like come on. You should have fucking drove forward, motherfucker.
Bro, finish the job.
Like Jesus, dude. Fucking. R.I.P. You know what? I'll give you another one. I'll give you another one, dog. R.I.P. my turtle.
Turtle.
He got ran over
Why are they okay?
because my
Why does no one in your family know to prefer?
because my grandparents wouldn't let me bring my turtle inside, so I had like this thing for him outside. And he climbed out, and we couldn't find him. And then the next day, we were walking to the gas station, and his shell was just on the side of the road, empty.
Wait, how do you know it was this show?
Bro,
Would you mark him
I could tell. I mean, he was right there. There's not very many turtles. Just
in the wild? It's in the world.
so if you could say your turtle got hit by a car. Hey, sometimes I didn't have a name for him yet though. So just R.I.P. turtle. Just put up
I don't think you should have pets.
just put up a generic photo of a turtle.
Is there any other pet you want to have RIP for before we fucking
Dog, we had
Please, that was almost rhetorical.
we did have oh my god, we had Casper the parrot, and we did it.
Why do you have a pet? Why are there so many different types of animals?
My papa
Dog and cat. That's the two people. That's the two types of
My
animals
papa
people
had-
have.
I had-
Dogs and cats.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I had rabbits. I had a gerbil that everybody called a rat. I think
Bro, you give gerbil energy.
I think
you
the
give gerbil energy.
I think the fish.
Bro, you know what you give is fair energy.
And it was with my.
Who's the dude from Kim Possible?
It was with my dad too. It's like when my dad, like the one time
Rufus.
but it was like the one time a year my dad picked me up and he took me to the fish man and bought me a gerbil and then just dropped me back off with my grandparents. Just a gerbil in a box, nothing else.
No food, no. I mean, just.
Yeah.
Why does everything seem stolen?
No, I was there. We picked him
Why
out.
is even the gerbil in
Otis.
stolen condition?
Otis was cool as hell. And then, but yeah, then we had my papa had a gray macaw. that he would still have to this day talked, but we had a carbon monoxide leak.
What? How does one correlate with the other?
Took my boy out.
Oh my god! No, I just realized you're talking. It died from the carbon. I'm thinking like you got the place from this place from your
Yeah.
home. Like the new place wouldn't let you have it, so you had to get rid of it. You're talking about no, this was suicide. Fucking.
No, and the fucked up thing is, it wasn't like we found out.
My allergies are going. Yeah, damn.
No, we found out about it like 24 hours in, but I guess birds like they get sick off of it immediately.
Because it's tiny.
Yeah.
Bro, it's tiny.
Well, what are you supposed to?
It's tiny.
So, R.I.P. Casper.
It fucking breathed once,
Dude,
and that was it.
When I was a kid, I used to go.
It said that smells funny.
When I was a kid, I used to go fuck with it, and it would bite me through the cage.
What do you mean? Because you're fucking with it. What do you
Because
mean?
I would try to feed it things, and it would fuck with it. But it was pretty good. It would talk, and it was. But the thing that
What did it say? Fuck you.
yeah, it knew how to mimic the it could mimic the phone ringing. It was pretty good at it. Like you would think the phone's ringing,
So it's just saying fuck you and then pranking
and
you.
then it got so good at it got so good at mimicking my grandma's voice that it could call my pawpaw, like Gerald,
So,
and he would come up there and be like, "What?" And then bro, Casper was cool.
bro, so you just had a nuisance in your house. Is all I'm hearing.
Yeah, Casper was cool. I remember one time.
What's cool? He says.
I remember when I was like 4 or 5, I let him out, and because I thought like he's a bird, he wants out, and I'll never forget. It was like the worst idea ever. Like I'll
Because
never,
how the fuck you gonna catch a bird, dude?
well, I'll never forget. I opened this door, and he just went full wing right over me. Just
What was your idea? That you were about to two-hand this bird out this cage?
I guess I thought he'd hang out. I don't,
Hang out is crazy.
but yeah, then I had a rabbit
Went down. What did he do? Get put in central booking? What are you talking about?
Started having
He got hit up with the kilos? What are you talking about?
He started having seizures.
Why is every pet you have had this?
Bro, I don't even want to tell you about the first rabbit.
Why were there
I don't
multiple?
want to, because they got me the second one
You
because
can't learn from the first.
yeah, because the first one was even worse, bro. I'll never forget this one. This was so bad. This is so bad. So I saved his life. He was
No. How old are you?
Like-
Trying to save a rabbit.
I was like 9, and we found this rabbit on the side of my house. Like the side of my house had like this weird thing in the brick, and this rabbit was covered in ants. Okay. Like they were eating them, okay? And we like saved this bunny. It was a bunny. Saved him, like cleaned it off, brought him inside, but he was like a wild rabbit. Sort of
And
deal.
you kept it? Tyler, no offense. That was Circle of Life.
Yeah.
You just interrupted.
Well, we kept it, and then either one of
Whoa.
two things happened. I dropped him, or he jumped too high in his cage.
How did these things go together?
I don't know, because he broke his neck. And I'll never forget. I feel so bad.
Like L-shaped? What do you mean?
No, like, because he couldn't pick it up off the table. Like, he was walking around trying to. Yeah.
You're serious.
And I'm calling the 24-hour vet clinic. Like,
You should have been locked up.
I was like, can you please save my rabbit? And the lady was kind of like, what kind of rabbit? And I told her, and yeah, she was like, well, it's a jackrabbit, so they can't be indoors.
You tortured a rabbit for 3 hours.
But I thought he lost his scent, so his mother wouldn't fuck with him no more.
How long did you have this rabbit?
A good, like, 1 or 2 weeks. I was coming home every day seeing him.
You tortured a rabbit for 2 weeks.
What?
You tortured a rabbit for 2 weeks.
So we were homies. I'd put him in my cars and drive.
You were not homies. I know you thought that. Fucking Tiny Tim or whatever the fuck.
I feel bad.
Bro. Peter should process you for crimes against you.
Yes, bro. I feel bad, bro. I didn't do anything maliciously.
He was trying to peacefully die in the woods. You cleaned him up and broke his
Dude, I saved him. So, I think that's all. I do have a pet cemetery at my grandparents where I buried all of them.
all of them. Why you say all of them? Like it's more than 10.
Well, what? Casper's buried out there. Both rabbits are buried out there, and George the gerbil's buried out there. Sometimes, bro, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. I don't know. Michael's mom had a ferret and stepped on it.
I don't even know if I want to unpack that yet.
I don't know. We said anything my whole life. I had dogs. It was just like,
Okay, I guess we got the time. Michael's mom did what?
I guess she had a bunch of ferrets and she stepped on
A
one.
bunch? What is a bunch?
Or 3 or 4.
Where do you, are they all in the same kit? What is a setup for
apparently if
3
you-
or 4 ferrets?
Do you not know about ferrets?
No. Why would I know about ferrets?
So-
You look like the guy that's got knowledge
No,
about
so
ferrets.
ferrets are like next level, bro. So apparently you can keep them in a cage, but most of the time you just let them free roam the crib. But the thing is, they like to hide your shit. Like they'll hide your shoes, they'll hide your keys. Like they'll legit hide it. Like they're like, what do they call it? They burrow things away.
And so she stepped on
She
it.
didn't mean to.
Yeah, you not mean to.
She was under a blanket. She was walking through the room. You know.
What do you mean you know? And then she stabbed his spine like the fucking,
Yeah.
like the Big Show, or who had that move?
Sometimes you step on fucking ferrets.
Bro, how heavy was his mom?
She's a normal sized lady. But I mean, ferrets are pretty just a long tube. But hey, dude, all my animals is what it is.
Yeah, we're closing on that. I don't even know if I want to. Don't subscribe to this. Don't just.
Things happen. It wasn't my fault. I didn't.
Son, that was definitely the rabbit. Was definitely your fault.
Might have been a little bit of
The
my
rabbit was that. You should have done the humane thing by putting it out of its misery when you saw it getting eaten by the ants. But you fucking tortured it for 2 more weeks. Well, we're not gonna pick on that.
He was fine.
Do
But
where the hell-
I guess. I don't know. Save a rabbit. Like and subscribe.
I guess comment R.I.P. to your fallen animal.
R.I.P. to all the animals. R.I.P. Bella.
All right. I think I'm scarred.
That's the way it goes. I do feel bad.
We're ending on death, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey. New
Okay.
beginnings.
All right. Peace.
Peace out.
Yeah, you're gonna do the physical walk off the. So I gotta do that. No one wants to see your junk.